Hello, beloved souls. This is Akata Vester. Thank you for joining me for today, the first episode of The Rose of Venus. We have our special guest, a mystery. His name is Hector. He is the genius mind behind the Galactic Astrology program. You can get your free chart in galacticastrochart.com. And so let's begin. Here's Hector.
I met a girl and what's her name? I met a girl, what's her name? Akata, 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 Akata. Hello, everyone.
Okay, so as you can see, this computer mind is also a musical mind. And actually, he told me that when he was young, he was trained to be a music composer. And so we're saying, why not start our episode with one of his songs? And now we are going to listen to the first song that he has prepared for us, which is called Madre Mía in Spanish, which is mother, my mother. Would you like to say something about it, Hector?
Yes. I brought that song probably around 1994, 95. It was one of the bands I used to play. And actually that song doesn't belong to me. It's based on an Aztec poem, which they use a language called Nahuatl. So it's basically for all the public. It's open for anyone. It's a beautiful poem, and it talks about there is like different meanings. The song, for instance, some say that like relationship between a mother and son. You know how they are connected since both together, and also another meaning that I will talk or I hear that I like it. It's about the trees. When we use the trees for the song, for instance, say whenever you put the tree and you want to make a fire to cook some food, that's like the tree basically like just saying that's my last days and I'm gonna be used for something. So that's another meaning. And for me, I thinking about another one when I think like relationship between us and Mother Earth. For me, when I hear the song, I think of Mother Gaia. And basically, we have a very, very strong relationship with our planet. And the same when we die and we go on there, we normally want to be remembered, but by our loved ones or whoever. So that's another mean. I feel very strong about that. So I hope you guys like it.
Thank you so much, Hector. And now we will listen to this song.
Y ahí, llora por mí, para cuando te pregunte por qué lloras. Mi madre mía, cuando me muera, entiérrame bajo el anafe que haces tus tortillas. Y ahí llora, llora por mí, para cuando te pregunten, madre mía, ¿por qué lloras? ¿Por qué lloras? Digas que la leña está verde y eso hace llorar. ¿Por qué lloras? ¿Por qué lloras? Digas que la leña está verde y eso hace llorar. ¿Por qué lloras? Es que la leña está verde y esto hace llorar.
Thank you so much, Hector. And would you like to talk about a little bit of your experience as a youngsters in music, how you were trained in music?
Yes, since I was a little kid, I felt like music has a very strong meaning for me. I mean, I have a lot of passion for music. And I remember since I was a little kid, one time I was just walking at the Mexican airport with my dad. And I remember hearing this tune, and I asked my dad, so who is playing that? And he told me the Beatles. I said, oh, the Beatles. They were playing the song Eleanor Rigby, but it was like an instrumental version with orchestra. It sounded like so beautiful. It wasn't like the original Beatles version. It was a cover, but it was so amazing. So since then, I start to look in and ask questions about a particular band, the Beatles. I always since that day, I've been a big fan, of that band. I think they were like the greatest, I own the whole collection. And after that, I keep like developing more interest in other kinds of music. Um, about when I was probably 14, 15 years old, I decided to join the School of Music. And my plan was to be a musical composer. So I went, I did probably around like 5 years because the whole degree is like 10 years. So it was a long time. But as you know, my musical taste expanded a lot. And basically, I love almost any kind of music, as long as music, I love it. I think the music, we can do a lot of things in our daily lives. I mean, even for like healing purposes, the sound has a big power on everyone's lives. You probably could talk like for hours just for the sound of the music. But anyway, so I was trying to be a composer, and suddenly at the same time, I love technology. So I said, well, I like technology too. And so I decided to do another different degree. And I was trying to become an electronic engineering. So I was trying to do both at the same time, but it was like too much work, too much love. So I just couldn't do it. And I finally ended dropping the School of Music. And, I just continued with my other degree. But, I always had music in my life. And at the same time, I wanted to do more. So I started writing my own music with lyrics and everything.
We understand that you love music so much, but later on you decided to take another path. But anyway, you have written many songs, and one of which you have also prepared for us is called El Enigma del Cometa, which you have written. You wrote it for a friend of yours that died at the age of 19, so very young. And could you talk a little bit about it?
Yes, I wrote that song around 1987. Some of the songs I brought, I didn't have a reason to write those songs. They were like something like I wrote the lyrics. I cannot forget about that song until later on. I meet a good friend of mine. His name was Angelberto. And we became like a very close friends. And sadly, he passed away when he was 19 years old. And soon after that, I realized I wrote the song for him, and so basically in his memory. But I never knew that until after.
Okay. So that process of writing song is, as far as I can understand, like sometimes when I write poetry or some contemplation, is like a process of automatic writing, like a download from the divine. Do you feel that?
Yes, on some songs, I believe I do. Some of my songs were writing like that. I guess the lyrics were like flowing on my head, and I was just writing the song. In other cases, I have a particular idea or topic to write the song. Like, for instance, when you meet a girl, the typical romance song, and you are just writing about that girl because you like it, or a protest song, if you are like, you don't like the government or whatever, you write the song. Or a lot of my songs, I didn't know why I brought it until later, and a lot of those songs, they refer to the universe, like galaxies, star seeds. And, I didn't know that until I had my awakening in different times of my life, since like I always be connected with, I guess, with the star seeds.
Okay, let's listen to this song then.
Ayer al amanecer lo vi llegar, al atardecer en la luz de un entorpecer, el sol lo vino al amanecer. El solo me miró, a distancia me escuché, y en la niebla un sudor, en mi ser todo nadó.
Thank you so much, Hector, for this beautiful song.
Thank you.
I think it's like you were already into this galactic starseed state of consciousness. And now I would really like to ask you, what drive you to set up this program for Galactic Astrology that help many of us as practitioners and as well as the public, because they can get the free chart too in this website, galacticastrochart.com. Yeah, what's your inspiration to do that?
Well, I always when I had my last awakening, and I believe it was in 2021, that was like my biggest, I would call it starseed awakening. I wanted to find more about me, my connections, with other starseed or galactic races. So I went online and needed some research. Unfortunately, it was a very limited information. So I remember going like websites like Etsy, and I paid for a few like charts, like I pay like $1 or $2, and they give you these basic charts when you have a few connections, and it was amazing for me. That I said, oh my God, this is great. I would like to know more. So then suddenly I found this class by Julia Balas, the Starseeds. I believe was Starseed Astrology. So I signed and I took the class, and I fell in love. And I remember Julia was pretty much explaining everything on detail, how to get there using astrology. So I told Julia, what about, I'm a developer and I can probably write a program to get this information that we can save time, because the chart used to take me like 6 or 7 hours when I took the class with Julia. I said, maybe we can speed it up because it's just too much time. So she liked it, and that was one of the reasons I create that website. And also the other reason was to have something for for my old heart, free for everyone, because I saw like sometimes people, they don't have money to pay for that, and they're trying to, they have all these questions like me, a lot of the Starseeds. So that's my second reason, I brought the website for everyone, and it seems like we have like a nice feedback.
Well, I can attest to that, because if this program wasn't there, I don't know will I ever finish the course.
Thank you.
And it just make it so much easier for us. And so we as a practitioners, we can spend more time in tuning into our service with our clients. And to those of you that don't know, Hector was one of my first clients as a certified practitioner. And so I know him very well. We have made our astral travel back to time and space. And he is just a beautiful being, a person that providing good services. And on the behalf from every one of us from the course, thank you, Hector. Really. Do you have any future project in mind?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do. I'm working on a new website, but this is gonna be very similar to the Galactic Astrology.com, but it's gonna be in Spanish, and it's gonna be on more on a basic level, not as complicated like the one we have right now. But it's mainly for the Spanish community because I believe there is a big audience, like Latin America, South America, Spain, so and one of the practitioners, she's gonna be helping me. Monica. Her name is Monica.
Yes.
She's gonna be helping too. So we hope to have something like, very good.
Yeah. Even that, because I am also informed of this project, and it is once again that Hectors want to bring something that is of service, affordable for the Latin American freaking world. And yeah, thank you once again for your service.
Thank you, Akata. Much
And
love.
okay. And we can keep on talking for so long with Hector, but I think today in this episode we will stop here, and we leave you at the end with his third song, which is called Bagaras. Do you have anything to explain of this song before we close off, Hector?
Yes, this song is more like the typical song about like love relationship, mainly when somebody does something to you and you feel that hurt or that pain in yourself, and you just want to let it out. So it's that kind of song. And I wrote it with a friend when I was on high school. We used to meet together and we wrote like different songs. And one day, we brought it while we were in this like a classroom, and we started like writing, and I say, hey, what do you got? So it's that kind of, and the reason I wanted to show you, it became like the most popular song on my, I guess, repertoire every time we do like campings with my friends. For some reason, they like it and they always wanted me to sing it. So that's another reason I wanted to show you that song.
Okay. So we've closed it now, and thank you everyone for staying here with us, and so as you can see with the Rose of Venus, we don't necessarily talk about galactic astrology or astrology. We want to bring out each person of their passion, of their heart desire, what make their heart sings. And hope you enjoy this, and see you in the next episode. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hector.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, this song is called Bagaras. Me tomas de la mano y me dices que ya te hartaste, que tú no eres libre, que mi amor no te llena. Argumentas tu historia pensándolo ahora, diciendo que todo es inútil, que mi amor para ti no significa algo nuevo.